Hey, this is Pixel Spank, and we're playing PT. If you want to play this, tough. It's no longer available.
Yeah, so watch out the gap in the door and some other stuff.
All right. That right there, that's a cockroach.
Yeah.
Is it on the wall, and is that door on the side, or are we lying down?
I think we're lying down.
Are there two cockroaches?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking.
Yep. And I'm kind of worried about who just opened that door.
So, just a little bit of setup. I'm watching Danny play. You're watching Danny play. You're also watching us both commentate.
So, right.
Whoa, we don't just open the door.
Look, Ben, we're just in a nice hallway.
You got to pump the line a bit. Prime yourself. I'm already terrified. I'm not even doing anything.
So, it is 23:59. I'll be curious to see whether that changes throughout the video.
23:59. 1 minute to midnight. Is that JFK?
I don't know, a lot of cobwebs. Phone's off the hook.
Right, let's use our instinct. See that phone? That's an old phone, but not that old. So this is somewhere between the 80s and now. There are a lot
Miracle
of pills.
And bugger me.
A
That's
staggering amount of pills. They don't look like used pills either, and they look like prescription.
So, how do I open doors? I don't.
It went blurry a bit just then.
Right.
Right, there's more chocolate. I've noticed a lot of sweets
An
around.
old banana.
I'd still eat those biscuits. I think they're biscuits. If they are, I would still eat them.
Keys.
Is that photorealistic?
That's just the photo.
That's what I'm asking. Is that photorealistic?
Yeah, I think, So. Wow.
Hey, turn the subtitles on.
How did I instantly know how to do that?
I don't know how you got there so quickly. It was like one button press. There they are. Right, so that's PT then. We're done.
Oh, we have to go down here, don't we?
No, I don't think we do.
I think we do, Ben. Okay.
Well, it's clearly
it's familiar.
Yeah, it's similar.
What's the time?
Don't turn around, Danny.
Still 23:59.
Have you got your ear? What the fuck you did? That just a little bit. Oh god. I feel ill.
I feel like that changed from last time.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably did.
I
don't like. I'm just gonna take an earphone.
No. You keep it in.
Oh.
I feel like we need to go in here.
No.
I'm pressing buttons and I'm.
Do you know the worst thing? I keep looking over at our capture screen as well, and it's like seconds behind. So
it's somehow scarier
when someone just grabs out.
Oh,
it's those two cockroaches fucking again.
They just dropped from the ceiling though.
That's upstairs.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that sound is just.
What?
It's just that gives off a crazy shadow as well.
Oh, that's what that was. I thought that was some kind of floating squid beast, which admittedly made little sense.
Okay, I can no longer go through that door.
Do you have to go through any door? Oh, every time you look so quickly around.
Okay, that door is.
Oh, someone's knocking at the door. I have to go. I think my phone's ringing. My kidneys are giving out. My wife's gone into labour.
I'm having a heart attack.
I'm having a baby. Oh no, the hard drive's full. We'll have to stop.
Ben, we've got to pull through this. We're together.
I think this is worse because you're playing. Don't ever make me play this at the same time.
There's a slight, almost like motion blur kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it's there.
It doesn't. See, this time isn't changing either. I think we're in some kind of.
According to the capture, we've been going
limbo.
5 minutes. So either that clock is broken, it's not actually a clock. It's telling us what time the alarm is set
Okay,
for.
this door's open.
Okay, so we should never go through it and go home?
No, I think we have to get bold. We have to do a Patrick Stewart and boldly go.
Can't we do a Dwayne Johnson?
And
I don't know, be a tooth fairy? What did he do?
Oh, someone's.
This is horrendous, Danny. Why was this a good idea?
Oh shit! There's laughing.
There's someone jerking off in there.
Thing is, I actually thought. I tell you what, Ben. I honestly thought
What?
that because we're doing this in this context, it wouldn't be creepy.
Why would you think that?
Well, because when we play, well, not that Resident Evil Revelations 2 was going to be creepy, but you know, you lose a lot of the atmosphere. But you're making me more scared than I probably would be.
Yeah, well, I'm terrified. I keep thinking I'm going to grab your leg.
23:59.
I don't know why. Stop looking at the clock like it's a thing.
Well, I'm figuring out if something is changing. I'm trying to note the difference.
I'll tell you what's changing. The dilation of my arsehole right now.
Oh, wow. Door just shut.
Well, we're done here, aren't we?
We need to unlock the
what?
the ending.
The door?
Okay, this door, for the first time,
It's a
just
jar
opened.
and there's loads of bugs running out. Hey, did you hear about that film where there was this door and they opened it and behind the door was just thousands and thousands of bugs, and when they opened it they all pour out and started eating people? Maybe you shouldn't open that door, Danny. Maybe you should just let things be.
There's a baby crying.
Let the baby die, Danny. The baby's not meant for life. I'm pro-choice in that respect. That's how it works, isn't it?
I don't know how to get out though, because I don't think this door's going to open. That other one doesn't open.
I think we're seconds away from a witch woman eating our brain.
You might be right about that.
Please don't say that.
This is just making me really sad, this game, the fact that Silent Hills has been cancelled.
I don't think it has been cancelled.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's talk shop. That will take our minds off the horror. So this game's been cancelled.
Yeah.
That's all I've got. What is that noise?
It's this swinging...
Yeah, but the
lantern.
noises within noises, Danny. There's no wind in here.
No, I love the Silent Hill series, specifically 1 and 2.
When was the last
Origins?
new Silent Hill game made? Roughly. It was PS3, I take it.
Yeah, it was PS3. It was called... It was something Rain, maybe. It had basically...
The last one I remember was Homecoming.
Water was a big part of like the hell kind of world in the recent one. It wasn't that good, but it was still...
It wasn't very good. Struggled manfully.
Ben, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And the crying's getting worse.
It's the same. Have you considered just never playing this again?
I have such a strange relationship with Silent Hill games because I'm a bit of a wuss, but I like the stories that they tell. So I kind of have to stick with it.
Well, that's the reason people play horror games, is because they like to be scared, isn't it?
Yeah, but I get too scared.
Well, yeah, but you clearly don't, because you go back for more.
I know. It's because I forget.
The only time I ever play horror games is by accident, like in my recent Let's Play Year Walk linked right here.
Now you're going to have to remember.
I'm not going to have to remember, I just said it.
Take the time down.
Why? The time won't even help us.
But Ben, it's 23:59 still.
Oh, God.
The music's gotten...
Yes, the
more.
music has become more. It's, it's actually hurting my ears a bit. I might take my earphones out. No.
Let's try and peek through. Oh, Jesus
fuck me.
Christ, that...
Right, so are we good?
That actually just made me fucking... Oh, wow.
Right, the thing is, Danny, that door wasn't open before.
No.
Another layer of hell has opened.
What's worse is I jerked
now.
my knee. I think I hit your chair, and then my other knee hit the desk.
There's more cockroaches.
This is different, isn't it?
Well, yeah, there wasn't a woman panting behind us before.
Fucking hell.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Shit a brick.
And the lights.
So, are we finished? Is this video over? We don't need to go more, do we? There's more roaches.
Ben, I'm impressed that you're sticking through this. I thought you'd be out.
The thing is, Danny,
I thought after we glanced through that door and...
Well, I moved at the speed of light when we glanced through that door. I unplugged my earphones and my eyes are firmly shut, so I can't see or hear anything. I actually ripped out most of my eyeballs. Just, okay. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Who opened the door, Danny? Who opened the door? Was that your leg I just gripped?
Oh, wow, I got a torch. That's good.
No, it's not, because that means all the lights are going to go out.
No, but at least now we'll be able to see in the dark.
Great. Look what we can see. Fetus.
That's awful.
It kind of looks like a chicken, actually.
Look at it. Look at its heart. Its chest beat.
Now, that does look disgusting, but imagine if you fried that and then...
Can we see Norman Reedus?
Like a bit of teriyaki going on. I'd eat it. It looks a bit like one of those mummies that they keep eating in Futurama. Do you remember those?
Mummies that they keep... Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, see that cockroach just went right the way down the bowl.
The U-bend. That's what that is. So...
Jesus.
This is our life now. Is it?
I can't get out.
Yeah, so... Well, it's clearly just a bug in the game. There's nothing more we can do, is there?
That scared me.
I just caught a wire on the desk and moved a controller. You probably heard it. It terrified me.
The key to getting out of this room is clearly through a plug hole.
Have you tried the big red button on the console?
I thought I just had the door open.
Yes, I'm afraid to look. You're clearly not. Different door, apparently. Different door. Oh,
I can't hear footsteps.
Yeah, my heart hurts.
The handle's going.
Danny, don't look at it. If you can't look at it, it can't hurt. All right, the door's locked. We're safe. So do you think every time we go through the downstairs doorway, we go back in time? So we're now in here with the baby crying, and that out there was us trying to open the door.
Maybe.
And eventually we go back.
That's actually quite a clever theory.
We go back through the door enough that we are the baby, and then we're a cockroach, because that's how time works.
So maybe those two fucking cockroaches gave birth to this.
Oh, is that why they're still here? See, the thing is, the more complacent we get, the more scary it'll be when we need to. If we personify her with a name, she'll be less terrifying.
Claire.
No, Claire's kind of scary still.
Misha.
No, it needs to be like an old woman name, but an old black
I've
woman
stopped being
name.
able to move. Okay, no, I can move now. That door's open.
Let's think of... Oh, give me some of those ghetto names from that video. Shaniqua.
Okay.
Did we both
What's
immediately
that?
say Shaniqua?
That bloody tissues.
Yeah.
Time still hasn't changed.
Yeah. Let's look at the pills somewhat, should we?
Well, the issue is I don't really want to have my back over there.
Or over there. Yep.
And a half-eaten chocolate bar. That looks very much like a Snickers.
It's good. I love a Snickers. Why don't we stop playing and go and get Snickers?
Oh. This is awful.
Why did you think this would be a good idea?
Well, it had to be done, really.
Did it?
I think so.
Why? If anything, it didn't have to be done. Is this called a playable teaser? Is that what yeah, that's what the PT stood for.
Now, the thing is, Ben,
yeah,
it's only going to get worse as well. Like, as we play, it will just continue to get worse.
I don't think we're going until the very end.
Yeah, I am.
Well, fuck you.
Phone's still off the hook. Don't touch that dial now.
So, what are you doing?
You can't trust the tap water.
Why would you look through that like that?
His 6-year-old. How the subtitles?
How little resemblance do you think Silent Hills would have had to this?
Gouge it out. I don't think it would have been first person. 204-863. 204-863. That probably won't be useful.
204-863. 204.
Look behind you, shit.
204-863. It's not a date because there isn't a 48th month.
Shit. Why does he keep saying look behind me?
Or year. 204864. So it's not a date unless 2048. That could be 848. Then 20486. What was the code?
204863.
2048.
That was almost like he answered you then.
So it could be 2048 a time, and then the 6-3 refers to the 6th of March, which is... Oh, God, that's today, Danny! It's not really. Well, presumably they'd use an American date format, so 6-3 would actually be 3rd of June. 3rd of June is actually the summer solstice. Not a lot of people know that. And on that day, that is when the spirits are closest to the human world. So should we come back and play it again on that date at that time? Yeah? Agreed? Fin the end?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Fucking hell.
So I think we're finished here. I think we're done. I've had enough.
I told you I was the worst.
Which one of us screamed?
That was mostly just me shouting Jesus.
Well, that's the end then, isn't it? That's good. We don't need to see any more than that.
I just want to see if anything's changed. Maybe it's a different time now.
I don't think it will be, Danny. I think if anything, it'll get... Don't.
I walked. I could do nothing but walk. And then I saw me walking in front of myself.
This could be Stockholm Syndrome, but this could be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
The gap in the door. It's a separate reality. The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you?
I'm not sure I've ever taken advice from a wet
I'm
paper
thinking
bag.
there's a woman behind you right now. If you look around, she'll kill you.
What I will also note is that someone has been in here a long time.
Well, either that or they just been counting for a while. Why would they only scratch into that wall where there's already... So we are still playing this, clearly.
Well, just a little bit.
Oh, God. Oh, look. Have you stopped there, or has the game stopped you?
I stopped.
When you looked around before, did you actually control the looking around when she ate your face?
No, that was just... It was just kind of riving the camera.
Yeah.
He said the gap in the door is a reality.
He also said be careful of the gap in the door. Of course, there's like 6 doors.
I'm glad you're here to play this with me. I wouldn't want to play it.
I'm not. This is fucking horrifying.
I would have stopped by now, I think.
Do you know what the scariest game I played before this is?
What?
I don't know, Danny, because I don't play scary games. I don't even watch horror films. I watched True Blood, and that doesn't even count.
So
when you came in the air... Wait, go on.
Apparently there is a way of completing this, per se.
Yeah, wait, if you do enough roundabout stuff, you eventually get to a scene where you're outside and it says Silent Hills, ooh,
featuring Daryl.
Daryl.
From, Norman Reedus, I believe his name is. He's Daryl in...
The Walking Dead?
The Walking Dead.
I never watched The Walking Dead. Is it any good?
It's alright. It's pretty stressful.
Is Game of Thrones better?
Yes.
Okay. I'll stick with Game of Thrones then.
Walking Dead is good, but the issue is how I approached it. I binge watched it. And when you
watched it in a field full of zombies.
Thing is, when you binge watch
this.
something as stressful and depressing as The Walking Dead, it's rough.
I'm generally speaking against the binge watching phenomena. I feel people who do it, no offense, have little self-control.
Well, it depends. If you're catching up with something, you're not gonna. If you've got 4 series or something, you're not gonna watch it once a week, are you?
No, but I feel 12 episodes a day is too much. For me, 2 or 3 episodes a night is the ideal amount. I just watched Daredevil recently.
What about, though, the thick of it?
The thick of it's different.
Is it?
Well, yeah, because I watched it as it came out when it first came out.
Yeah, okay. So you're talking about binge watching the first time round.
An episode of the thick of it is like 20 minutes long.
Mm.
So watching 6 episodes of that is only 2 hours, but watching 6 episodes of Walking Dead is 6 hours. I assume it's probably actually 50 minutes, but I don't know.
Close enough.
With the amount I shit and piss, it is 6 hours.
Good enough for Jazz.
Can you hear that other set of footsteps? Or is that just me?
So that paper bag thing told us that he was walking and he saw another one of him in front of him.
Yeah. What would you do? Here's an age-old question. You're put in a room. That room is essentially sealed. You won't die in there from air loss or anything cheap like that. And in that room with you, there's nothing else except for a clone of you. Now, before you answer, I'm going to give you the philosophy of it. In theory, there are only 2 things you can ever do. You can fuck it, or you can kill it. And then you can fuck it. What do you do? Do you fuck it or kill it? Or do you not agree with the idea that those are the only 2 options?
Well, they're probably not the only 2 options.
What would the... Well...
So, am I inevitably locked in this room? Is it worth eating him?
No. You won't be killed in this scenario by external forces like that. I think let's go one further. You're locked in this room, and you have to come up. You basically have to settle your grievances with this clone before you can leave. So where do you go from there?
Well, it's the issue because even if you want to be good and you want to like say, "Oh, I'm not going to kill it."
Oh, there is one more thing I'm going to add to this. Right, he is horny. No. The thing I'm going to add is that you don't know which one the clone is.
What, you might be a clone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he doesn't know he's the clone. He thinks you're the clone, and obviously you think he's the clone. I don't know what that says about you as a person if you see a copy of yourself and think, oh God, I'm a clone. He's not. I'm the clone.
I don't know, Ben. That's a tough one, you know?
See, the thing is, it kind of depends on the company you keep, what answer you give, because the answer you can give and no one have any issues, you say, oh, I'll kill it. I'll fucking strangle it. I know his moves, he knows mine, but I've got a secret move. Well, you don't.
No, I don't. I think I'd have to take a chance on it.
What? Take a chance on what? On fighting it?
No, well, do I have to fuck it? Can I just like chat with it?
Well, you can.
Essentially, it's me, so we're probably going to have a pretty similar sense of humour.
But realistically, if you chat with it, the end result is fighting or fucking it.
Right, Ben, can you read that?
No, I cannot even see, Danny.
My voice, can you hear it?
20 minutes.
The sign, can you read it? Something fine if you just
pause it.
Come to me.
Yeah, pause it. Change the brightness.
I can read it. I just read it.
No, change the brightness. Now change it back. Yeah. Never mind.
I'll wait forever if you'll just come to me.
Oh, it brings up on subtitles what it says.
That's quite good.
Did you see the movement of that shadow? And is it the... No, nothing behind you.
Now, we've been going back and forth in this hallway on this kind of time.
Yeah. I feel we should end the video at this point.
I think we might have just hit a dead end. I'll look through this one more.
The trouble is, I feel that most people would stop playing after that first jump. And they'd be right to do so. Maybe we should also. How does that sound?
Well, I can't figure out what we got to do anyway, so...
I guess that's the end of the video then. I can unclench.
I think we've failed, Ben.
I don't think we have. We're alive. But would you fight or fuck your clone? Go.
Fight.
You'd fight it?
I don't know. I don't really want to fuck myself. Well, that was horrible.